Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. The Rebels will put total leather and will get started. The returner will field it and bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Olsen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it on that last play.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the 49ers will punt it away on fourth down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority.
Coming out aggressively. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Grabbed by the kicking team.
Man, this return guy is just so dangerous. He's electric. Everybody in the stadium holding their breath right until he has the football. This guy can change the game in a heartbeat.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! Great job by the back on the option. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle. It's Nicholas. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The 49ers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt. able to sling him to the ground. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. Complete to the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
This defense knew coming in the offense was going to try to test them. They were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense was ready for that one.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Got it in the middle. It's Stribling. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They're going to run it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Makes the catch. It's Stribling. Gashing the D on the right. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. This defense has been sliced and diced and now facing another 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The play action fake. Scrambling away. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to... Go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Defense looks like they're coming. The short hands, it's Olsen. And just a short save. They pick up a few.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in 3rd down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll send the back in motion. Finds his man. It's Diggs. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Lacy. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Lacy. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Shakes off the defender. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Rebels have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the 1st quarter yet.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, they're...
Breaks into the open. Sees him in open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck that had to be a blown aside. On the move, it's Rutledge. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Niners! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Might be calling a hot route. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll run the toss. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Here comes the heat. Starting to feel a little pressure. Throwing on the run. Snags it down the right side. Stepped out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And you want to talk about flipping the field. He just did it like that. They'll leave it with him. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Haas. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Taylor. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down. He just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
To the ground. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Release to the back. grabbed in the middle. It's Rutledge. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The 49ers are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Rush is on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. With the catch, it's McGee. Pushed down for the tackle.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And the 49ers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught close to the marker, it's McGowan. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He's looking to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to... But, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. It's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They'll immediately call timeout.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Now he's looking into the middle. Underneath toast to coverage. Got it deep downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
And they won't try another play, instead taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The 49ers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
On the direct snap, it's Lacy. Now rolling to the left. Trying to make magic on the... There he goes! Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Lacy. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the wildcat there.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the run, it's Diggs. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Rebels are marching down the field. Handoff to the single running back.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And the Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's in open space downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Rebels have it in scoring position on first and goal. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the stomping has commenced. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Looking for room, it's Rutledge. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. That's caught. It's Taylor. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Haas. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up.
Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
On the move from inside is 5. And the return. Find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. going right to work up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what you're...
Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Makes the catch. It's Nicholas. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing.
Fouls through the defense. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Probably the only people upset about going for it on 4th down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Not when you've got a running back like that. He just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially... short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on 4th down.
Line getting set on 2nd down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Picked off to stop the threat. Got room on the return. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rifles it down the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wants to throw. It's Harold. Got out of trouble and throws. Got a man. It's Young. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
And he'll be brought down.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Got his man. And he's still running after the move. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home with the pressure and knock him down for a loss, but there are penalty markers down. Let's sort that out. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Rutledge. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The 49ers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Alexander. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Stribling. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This one's complete. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Pressure coming. Intercepted for the 11th time. He'll try to take it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're
trying to take it back. Oh, he got loose. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking for a man, it's Harrell. Under fire. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. And the returner will be knocked down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.